Welcome back to Acadiana Live. Great king cake taste-off is happening. Our judges are sampling king cakes, but we couldn't have king cake without a little bit of history. And joining me right now, we have Brady of Vermilionville, and we're going to do a mini history lesson.
Sure.
You were talking to me earlier. There's three main things for Mardi Gras.
Right. Well, we're very unique here in South Louisiana, in Acadiana specifically, because, we all have this big idea of Mardi Gras with our grand parades and our beautiful kings and queens, but that's actually only one of the three Mardi Gras traditions that we have here. Now, that goes all the way back to the 500s, 600s, 700s in France. But then as there starts to be a transition out of 12th Night from being this giant big event, they start pushing a lot of that onto Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday. And then as they began to spread out and colonize and share their culture, that became known as that Mardi Gras Day. And so when they then went up into Canada and colonized in that space, Mardi Gras became important there. But they developed their Mardi Gras in a very different kind of tradition, which is where we get this type of costume.
These are so fun.
Yes, and this is from Acadiana, and it was brought back down. It was brought down as part of the Grand Regiment. And this is a very different kind of horseback riding Mardi Gras that go through the community, gathering food, and then they have a big community gumbo at the end. But then also, as we're in the late 1800s, just like in New Orleans, we start to have the building of a very specific African-American Mardi Gras tradition where they would spend months, if not the entire year, decorating these amazing costumes, very heavily influenced by Native American tradition. And, a lot of it came down to what neighborhood you were in, was what group you were in, or what tribe. And they would have these wonderful parades, but they did not refer to them as parades. They called them duels, because as you would cross paths with a different tribe, there would be chants and demonstrations of music, or sort of a fashion off based off of who had created the biggest and the boldest event. And so all three of these are very unique to our area, and they're all very, very special.
I love the uniqueness of each one, and they all have just beautiful costumes. These are stunning in their own way. The Mardi Gras Indians, I mean, if you haven't seen those in person, they're just so
it's unbelievable.
Intricate. And it's amazing that they're all made by hand too. And you guys at Vermilionville, you have this beautiful exhibit up that people can come in and see. How long is it running for?
This is going to be up all the way to the end of February.
Okay, wonderful. So you guys have plenty of time to come out to Vermilionville and see this exhibit for yourself. For our friends at home that don't know exactly where you are, where are you located?
Sure, we are at 300 Fisher Road, and Vermilionville is a living history museum that focuses on the history and cultures and people of the Acadiana region.
Come out and visit them if you haven't already. Come check out this gorgeous Mardi Gras exhibit. We're going to put this interview on our website too, klfy.com. If you want